It has that feel. It's almost like an urgency to it, which and it overwhelms you, right? Hi guys, this is Play It Again. I am Ginger.
And I am Mike.
And we got an email from the people behind
peeps.
Paris Paloma.
She of the warmth, which I really love.
It's true, and I think Labor we saw too, right?
Could
I don't
be,
remember
yeah.
if we
We've seen
did a reaction to it, but I know I definitely have seen it.
But the warmth is the one that I really like.
The warmth is great. So I think it was Gazendo that introduced us to Paris, am I right?
Wouldn't surprise me. He's introduced us to a few people.
Some really good ones. So anyway, we got an email from her people saying she's got a new song come out.
Excellent.
Yes, called Good Boy.
That's me.
And asked if we wanted to take a look at it. I said, oh, I know my husband wants to go there.
Certainly worth a shot.
I know we promised Gazendo we would get back to her. So
did we?
Is it perfect? I think we did. That
we make so many promises that we mean to keep.
And then I forget. So I'll take full responsibility. It's me. I forget. So anyway, I'm excited about this because we've really enjoyed her so far.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Click.
I knew one day I'd have to watch powerful men burn the world down. I just didn't expect them to be such losers.
I have never seen submission embodied half so well as in the feeble competition between men with souls to sell. And I've never seen a god dog with less fearsome of a bite than with its tail between its legs found at the rich man's side. Look at him, he's sweating from the climb, office work, a soldier, CEO, he's bleeding and he's blind. And I have never seen a creature more pitiful than him. He drinks power like salt water, all because he cannot swim. Mouths open, serve a higher power. They told him it's a staircase, it's a tower. Full circle, wagging tails, wearing a collar. Poor madman, that's what happens when you drink some water. Find your tongue too early and realize too late the tragedy of losing the thing you'll never taste. The clearness of the river, the honey on her tongue, door open to communion, being your father's son. And I would not expect you to witness what we know. The song sung in the dark times, the fire and the snow. We'll be piling up our fire, and you defend your lords, and we'll have our joy, but it will never be ours. Mouths open, servants of a higher power. They told him it's a staircase, it's a tower. Full circle, wagging tails, wearing a collar. Even the dogs know not to drink some water. Good boy, you're working exactly as intended. As the penny dropped, you're never gonna get it. Unrewarded for all of your defending from your loneliness epidemic. Good boy, it's only if the money trickled down, yeah. You say one day you'll be rich, but tell me how then. Unpaid marketing to pumping for the power. Good boy, good boy.
also I love the booming sound of the music in that, right? Like it's almost overwhelming you. I felt like I was on some kind of a long distance chase,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, part of the video kind of demonstrates that too, but it has that feel. It's almost like an urgency to it, which and it overwhelms you, right?
Yeah, it really does.
So I won't get into the blurb that came with the email about the sort of motives behind the song and whatnot, because I think it's good for people to interpret that themselves. I'll give my interpretation of what I saw, right? Because I know a lot of this was meant to sort of indict capitalist culture, but to me it actually ended up being more of an indictment of corporate facelessness culture, right? Which is actually kind of different.
Yeah, I think the real issue isn't so much capitalism as crony capitalism, and there's a big difference.
There really is a big difference.
But in either case, you could have that that overly aggressive climb for corporate power and money on the part of an individual. The patriarchy felt a little heavy-handed and a bit of a slap. Because to be
People are
honest,
going to say that you say that because you're the man.
I have never been the man.
No, it's
I'm
true.
as downtrodden by corporate excesses as the next guy.
It's
believe
true.
me.
Believe me, Mike can tell stories, that's for sure. But see, for me, that part of the argument I've always been a little meh about, because for me, I've always looked at the battle of the sexes as sort of counterproductive. I
Yep.
found it always works better when men and women complement each other and work as a team. Family's a team, relationships are a team. And whenever there's this rivalry between the two, it always seems to just kind of undermine both.
Yeah, I think men and women both bring good things. And you know what? Maybe the corporate thing, maybe that is a patriarchy still, and maybe that's mostly where men are screwing us. But I could list a few ways where women are screwing us too, but let's not fight,
True.
right?
It's true. It's true. I'm on the side of let's not fight about it. The thing that I was getting at with the corporate culture thing, though, is like I've seen a lot of stories lately, the last day of work stories from people that like dedicate their whole lives to an organization and they feel like they're not valued at the end.
Don't let the door hit you where the good
Right?
Lord split
and
you.
it's true. There's
Right?
a lot of that. There's so many companies. I mean, your company fired you after 23 years because you wouldn't take a vaccine. 23 years.
Vaccine, after they redefined the word vaccine, and didn't
Okay,
test
let's
it.
not get into that.
Just saying.
The point is, where was the loyalty there? You
There's
gave it
none.
and didn't get any back, right? And for me, when I said that I was retiring and leaving my company so we could move to Costa Rica, my manager didn't even reply to my email and never showed up on my last day to say goodbye. Right? So it's these kinds of things. See, it makes me feel better about the rise of entrepreneurial culture because it's kind of people. I am a hyper individualist, right? Like a staunch hyper individualist, and for me, for somebody to be able to forge their own way, right, and gather around them a team that actually works together and feels like family. That feels to me more like the way things should go for the future. I would love to see large, kind of faceless, behemoth, soulless corporations actually run by the wayside myself as well. I mean, they work for some things, but there's a lot of cultural rot in there.
Straight up.
So, anyway, all of that, on top of the fact that song sounded really good, I'm going to put on my
Really
playlist.
did sound good.
Along with all the other Paris Paloma songs we've discovered. They've all made the Spotify playlist because they're always so good to listen to.
They are.
So, thank you for reaching out, guys. That was fabulous. Guys, check out the new song on her channel. And in the meantime, you can just play it again.